too damn early. Ready? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Just another little motovlog. Out riding Street Rod for past hour or so, and you know, man, it feels good to get back on this bike. This really is a fun bike. Which kind of leads me to my next topic for today's motovlog. I wanted to kind of do a full recap on this entire bike. A lot of you have been asking me on the channel, you know, hey, what have you done to the bike? What do you like about it? You know, all that sort of stuff. So here you go, guys. Here's the full recap, and I'll kind of post clips of my other videos of the mods and stuff that I've done on this. But man, this road is bumpy as shit. Apologize if my voice starts going but anyway, I got the bike. Definitely needed some mods to it. The first thing that I did to this bike was that growly sound that you hear in the background. I put an SNS Grand National pipe on it, and I can't say pipe, it's not a full pipe, it's just the muffler, but it has been great. I love the sound of it. I get a lot of compliments on it. People say, wow, that sounds amazing. And for those of you that own this bike and still have the stock exhaust on it, you know these things sound like a goddamn sewing machine. So you got to get rid of that, because honestly, it just sucks. So SNS pipe or exhaust, the muffler, it's a great mod. It's really easy. It took me, I think, all of about, you know, 15-20 minutes to install it, and it's been really solid. So that was mod number one. Mod number two was getting rid of that ugly ass rear fender that was on that bike. I don't know what the hell is up with motorcycle manufacturers and putting that stupid ass long plastic fender on the back of it. They say, oh, it guards against mud and blah 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 blah. No, it's just fucking ugly. So we did that first mod, and we put the tough side tail tidy on it, as you can see here. And you know what? The tough side tail tidy was solid. I liked it, but you know, after a while, I kind of discovered the New Rage Cycles tail tidy, which is what I've got on now. And you know, that really cleans it up, because the tough side tail tidy, you still have, you know, the bullet lights hanging off the side. You reuse the stock signals, and you know, it's not bad. I mean, it looked good. I was happy with it. But then when I saw that, you know, integrated LED strip from New Rage Cycles, yeah, I just had to have it. So the wifey got me that, and I love it. It's been great. So that was kind of mod number two, and I think actually that was the last mod that I did on this bike. I don't know, you guys can check me on that one. So was considering getting the Harley-Davidson Headlight, and that thing's like 400 bucks. $400 for a headlight? Really? Just because it has a little Harley-Davidson logo on it? No, I don't think so. So I ended up getting this headlight off of eBay. I figured, you know, for whatever, 40 bucks, if it doesn't work, I can just throw it in the trash, or maybe even return it to, not eBay, I got it off Amazon. I can just return it. So lo and behold, this thing has been great. It's really bright at night. It has a really good throw of light, and you know, I was super happy with it. So you know, you don't have to necessarily spend a lot on a headlight. There might be some proponents or opponents to that theory, but honestly, probably some cheap lights that suck, and there's some cheap lights that actually aren't that bad, and I think I happen to get one that really is not that bad. So you know, it's good. I like it. Then the next item that we ended up putting on this thing which I did not do a video for, was the I got the S&S, sorry, not S&S, I got the Screaming Eagle air cleaner kit. It's basically, it's just the filter, and all it really is, they say, oh, it's high flow, it adds horsepower and torque. I don't know. I've been putting cold air intakes and filters and crap like that on my motorized vehicles for years, and you know, do they run better? Yeah, they seem like they run better, but I wouldn't exactly say they add horsepower or torque. You know, jury's still out on that. You got so many differences of opinion on whether that's true or not, but it's clean. I can clean it and I can oil it and reuse it, and that was kind of the main thing that I wanted to do. So did that guy. The next thing we did on the bike was the seat. So my wife had been complaining a while about the seats because I took her for a ride. The first time I took her for a ride, she was sitting on that little pinion seat on the back and was scared shitless. She felt like she was gonna fall off, and she's like, dude, I am not riding on that thing until you replace it. So that's kind of exactly what I did. I found a seat on Corbin. It's called the Gunfighter and Lady seat. I ordered it and I got a backrest for it. And you guys, for those of you who've seen that video, I actually demonstrate this really easy to use ordering system that they have. You can even, or a customization system. It's great. I will say I love Corbin. I'm gonna get a Corbin seat for my other bike as soon as I kind of free up the funds from the bike fund, or add more funds to the bike fund. But yeah, I customized it. They called me to confirm everything, because you know they make them specifically for you. They don't have them sitting on the shelf. And they were great. I love Corbin. Their customer service is phenomenal. And they posted my Corbin seat review on the page. So, and I didn't even ask for it. They just did that on their own, and I was super happy. I mean, talk about supporting the community. Way to go, Corbin. You have my business for life. And I hope you have a lot of my viewers' businesses for life. So that was the next one. But anyway, wife loves it. She doesn't mind riding now, especially with that backrest. So that seat upgrade, you know, get a two-up. Have a single solo rider seat for yourself that looks more racy, and then have this super cushy, comfy Corbin two-up seat if you're going to take your significant other for a ride or whatever. But yeah, they're great. Highly recommend them. And then I'm like thinking, like, what was the last thing? Oh, I know what we did. And this really wasn't, this is more of an aesthetic mod than anything. Okay, what is that guy doing? Can't make up his mind. More of an aesthetic mod than anything else. Yeah, that's a turn lane. I got the coolant hose cover, which, you know, I was looking on, man, I was just looking around for stuff to do. Honestly, I was looking for things I could put on this bike just to make more video content. So, see what I do for you guys. But, excuse me. But yeah, I got that coolant hose cover, little guy down there. And, you know, it actually looks pretty good. It wasn't that much either. I mean, I think it was under $50 US, but you know, I put it on, and yeah, it's not bad. You know, it's interesting. Is it something you absolutely have to have? No, it's, of course not. It's just if you're like, oh yeah, that looks good, I think I'll do it. And that Street Rod guy, he put it on and it looks pretty good. So yeah, that's the other thing. And then really, you know, the only other thing we're really looking at is what I talked about on my last Motovlog video, is the tires. I of course did not do that modification myself. That was done by a shop, and you know, I don't want to get into that because that was a painful experience. I overpaid, not for the tires but for the labor. So yeah, but you know, got to get new tires, and the Michelin Commanders, great tires. If you're looking for good replacements, those are pretty solid. And that's about it. But you know, looking back, I think overall the bike is just looking fantastic. I get a lot of compliments from, surprisingly, I get a lot of compliments not from Harley riders. So like these old school riders that like hate on this bike, you know, oh, it's from India and all that. This bike was made in freaking Kansas City. And if you own a street rod or even a street, and you live in the United States, your bike's coming from Kansas City, Missouri. If you live in India, your bike's coming from India. I think Europe, I can't remember if Harley has the European factory or not, but you know, anywhere over there across the pond, the Atlantic pond, yeah, your bike might come from India, but not here. So to all those haters out there, you know, shut the fuck up. I've ridden your bike, and your bike's okay, except how about low siding those fucking floorboards every 5 minutes? You've never ridden this bike, so don't talk shit about this bike until you actually ride this bike. This bike is hella fun, and I've got two friends that looked at me really weird when I got this bike, and then they rode it and they're like, hey, if you ever want to get rid of that bike, I'll take it off your hands. Right, because it's a fun ass bike to ride. So there it is, I said it, gauntlet thrown. But you know, it really is looking good. I am digging it, and happy purchase. Plus, it's almost paid off. I love it. So anyway, that's about all I have for today, though. Hope that recap was pretty good. For those of you that were looking for, like, you know, full pictures on the bike and everything, you know, here it is. You saw the photos, the recaps and everything, so I hope that was helpful for you. And you know, hit me up. People leave me questions all the time. I try and respond to everybody's questions and so forth. So if you got a question or something, definitely let me know. If you here's a couple riders. If you like this channel, that's what I'm trying to say. If you like this channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. I don't make any money off this channel. I just do it for the simple fact that I just want to help out the community and everything. And you know, if nobody's watching this channel, then I'm probably not going to make any more videos. So your subscribe is my support, and it lets me know that, hey, this is valuable to individuals and people. So I would appreciate it if you do like this channel, that you hit subscribe. That's all for today as I drive out into the middle of freaking nowhere in the desert, but I love this road. It's super cool. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Ride safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.